So here we have a straight line of stitching along the seam. And I'm going to show you how to unpick this very quickly. Use your seam ripper, insert the seam ripper into the end, and unpick those first few back stitches. Then after that, unpick one stitch roughly around about an inch, or maybe even a little longer than that, 1.5 inches, all the way along your seam. Just insert the pointy end of your seam ripper underneath the stitch and push up. When you get to the other end, use your seam ripper to get rid of the back stitch and release the stitches at the end. Now that you've gone across the entire seam, flip the fabric over, take your seam ripper, and once again go through and do a few, slice through a few of the stitches along the seam. Don't have to do as many as you did on the first side. Here I just did 2, about 1/3 of the way down the seam. Now take your bobbin thread and pull to release the stitches. Just going to use my unpicker to release the end here, just so it's long enough for me to grasp hold of. Pull. Continue doing that all the way along. Pull. Again, using your unpicker or your seam ripper to release the beginning of the thread so that you can grab hold of it and pull it out. Okay, now all you have left to do is take your fingers and get rid of these loose, short pieces of thread. So there you go. That's method number 1 for unpicking stitches quickly.